Okay, all right. So here we are again. Hi, Luke. This is also important to me. This is is it a dumb question? How would you suggest I increase my own skill level while at work? How do you suggest basically balancing? Like, what do you find, how do you find balance while doing freelance type work? How would you balance your life? And then on the business side, could you give me a concept of photography as a business and being a business person and challenges you've run into and how you've overcome them? I am niching into nightlife photography and nightlife portraiture. However, I don't know if I should market just that or just photography in general, or what's the best way to get a good spread on this? And, get clients out of it. What would you suggest?
Okay, my friend. You just asked like a bucket of questions, okay? So you just need to relax for a second. Get your elemental chakras in alignment or something like this, okay? So work-life balance. The hell is a work-life balance? If you love your work enough, it is your life, okay? Now, for me, I might be unique like this, but literally, I love photography so much, I will do it for free. I'm not fucking lying. If I see someone and I'm like, that person is fucking gorgeous, they have something to them, I will do them photos for them for free because I love it. And I get the satisfaction of them saying, wow, I look like badass motherfucker. Thank you, Luke Ayers. Honestly, okay? But then, yeah, work-life balance, I don't know, dude, like, I'm not going to run your life. You got to work that out yourself. You want to work like this? I don't know. Do a job that you enjoy doing, and that is your life. It is balanced automatically, okay? It doesn't have to be like some complicated thing. Unless you want to make it complicated, then do it. Go for it. Good. Good. Then, yes, you asked several other questions. I'm going to try and cover as many as I can remember there. Okay, good. So literally, all right, good. So I said what I said before. You promote. Another point on that is don't just like promote and say, hi, I'm Veneka. Hi, I'm Veneka. Hi, I'm Veneka. Hi. It makes it seem like it's all about you. All right? Who wants to talk to someone who it's all about them? The question you should be asking is, the thing you should be looking for is, what do they need that I have the skill to solve? All right. Now, when I was first starting, it's like, yeah, I ideally just wanted to take photos of, what was it? When I first started, I was just taking photos of products. And I'm like, oh, this is the thing that I love, it's like, I'm pretty good at it, let's try and find some people who need this. And, I'd meet a few people or whatever, get a few contacts or something like that. But they didn't need what I was selling. They needed something slightly different. Someone said to me like, oh, I don't need product photography, but my daughter's having a birthday party. Can you photograph that? And I'm like, oh, geez. And you get these opportunities come up which aren't exactly in your area of specialization, but you should take them because it's all about learning. All right. And the more types of photography that you can get better at, then the more opportunities you can take because you will know how to do that. Blah, blah, blah. You might say, oh, I'm just going to be a real estate photographer. Well, until you find the client that just wants you to photograph houses, maybe all you'll be able to find is someone who wants you to photograph them or an event or, take some photos of the party, something like that, And, so then thinking business-mindedly, it's like, well, hey, it's kind of like, it's not really my speciality, and I'm not pro at that type of photography yet. But if you got some guts, just jump in and do it. That's what I did. All right. And it might take a bit of guts to sometimes show up at something that you don't know 100% how to do. But hey, if you survive it, you would have gained a valuable life lesson from this. Plus, they're offering you money for it. So it's sort of like, take what you can get, use everything as a learning experience, just, and hey, when you're doing your first little jobs, it's sort of like prices and stuff like that. It's like, okay, here's the actual rule, all right? I know a lot of people might say, there's a set science to the pricing, and there is sort of, business-minded speaking. It's like you sort of work out, well, how much does it cost me personally to do this work? All right, so that's that number, plus then how much do I want to make this worth it to me on top of that? Okay, so it's like your expenses, plus the profit, plus the taxes, plus all these little things. You could write a list, Then all that together, technically, that's what you should charge, okay? But you don't have to be so scientific about it. There are certain crazy people, such as myself. I just look at a job and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it for $200. $2,500 maybe. Just take a stab at it. You could do it that way too. All right? The big people, it might seem like it's all like organized. Dude, sometimes they're just like, how much do I want for that? All right, that's how much it costs, okay? You could quote everything differently, or you could have set pricing. And if you just sit down and do your homework, you can work out mathematically, this is exactly how much I should charge. All right, or if you can't be bothered, like me, you just slap a number on it. If they don't like it, maybe I'll just cut a little bit off, If it's a job you're like, oh, geez, that might just kill me if I did it, charge more. Make it worth it so that you want to do that job, so it's somehow worth it, this sort of a thing. But when you're first starting out, it's kind of like you're going to learn a lot of things. You're going to make mistakes, You're going to be willing to like experience a lot of random shit going on, okay? All right? Because it's a learning thing, all right? And even if you went to a course or a college or did a degree in business, dude, it don't make a difference. Still, when the rubber meets the road and you're speaking to real people and, you're doing your first jobs and stuff, dude, like nothing can prepare you for it. You just got to be willing to experience anything that might happen and experience it with a smile. And yes, I can do that. Don't worry. I've never done this before in my life, but yes, I'm going to help you with that. And hopefully survive and get paid and leave the client with a smile on their face. And then they will come back to you again, or they will refer you. And the point that you do the thing that you do after you have a client, at least one client that you've successfully done a job for, and you're just like, what do I do with this person now? I have this relationship now with this one person. Okay, good. You create a business database. You create a list. Name, phone number, email address, contact details of this person, okay? You have a file. You put them in a spreadsheet, okay? And what you do when you start to get, several of them, you stay in touch with them. That's all you got to do, stay in touch with them. It could be as simple as sending a weekly email or something like that. Even just occasionally calling them, messaging them. Hey, how you doing? Need any more photos? Can I help you with your daughter's birthday? I think it's coming up soon, isn't it? This sort of a thing. But you stay in touch with them just so they don't forget about you. Okay? So you do damn good service for them so that they're like, they see you as valuable if you serve them well, Why the heck are you going to throw away something if it's like valuable to you, So the quality of your service and the results that you can get for them will show them that you're valuable. That's what makes them want to come back and hire you again or refer you to someone else. Their friend comes for wanting a recommendation. They don't want to refer them to someone they don't trust or did a bad job or whatever. They will refer them to someone who they felt, that guy was awesome. You should go see blah. Okay? Good. Yeah, I think that's everything you said.